No time they paid our fare. We
Wow.
put us up in a beautiful hotel. And you see my eggs?
Yeah, they look good.
Boy, this they starting to use this in salad now, vegetable salad. Boy, it tastes good too. That's why I was taking some off of the branches, have it ready for salad. Freeze it like that.
Yeah, I like it like that. With salad.
Some of it's pretty skimpy, so I'm cutting the ends off. Takes up so much space. They used to when it would spawn and it's on kelp. They used to hang it on trees to dry it for winter. The kelp kind, even this kind. Then you, after this dries out, you soak it in water and get all the branches out. Nowadays you freeze it. You know that.
Yeah, I like the dried on kelp. Tastes like potato chips.
Yeah. Freddie Hamilton's son was waiting for the spawn. You had to go back to Anchorage and he was waiting. Oh, there's a lot of things you learn to eat, you know. We didn't have no fancy foods. We lived on what God gave us to live on. Look at this. Nice.
Nice. Where did he get them?
But
Is that down by Craig or where? The fish
it
eggs.
used to spawn out here too, but it don't anymore. The fish were herring right out there and it just killed it. Oh boy, look at this one.
Let me get a shot of that one.
Wow. This I'll just freeze, see? I cut it in half and package it. Oh boy. I won't waste any. And Clara, she knows a lot of Indian stories. You know, she'll tell you. She's really good at it. She has Parkinson's disease, but she don't let it get her down. She gets around.
Yeah, she gets around pretty good.
Yeah. Her and I are cousins. We grew up together, side by side. Our houses were. Oh boy, some is so nice and deep.
Mmm. That's the way to get them, is to set branches.
Yeah. No kelp because it's in a few years we'll have no kelp on fish eggs on kelp either. They're going to kill those off. Everybody got those. Oh, I ain't gonna waste any because this might be the last time I get some.
Well, what's the word for fish eggs in Haida?
Huh?
What's a word for fish eggs in Haida?
Ow.
Cow.
Ow. Yeah. Ow. Ow, I hate them. The fish eggs is spawning. Ow, I hate them.
Want me to cut that? Want me to cut that one?
Yeah. Right here. It's the top.
Yeah, it is. Right.
I'm gonna have a headache. I've been eating fish eggs since I got up this morning.
Yeah, it's real fish egg weather. It's still blowing out
Yeah,
there.
this is fish egg weather. They want us to eat sand with our fish eggs. Tastes good in the winter time.
Yeah.
Mm. Did you take any pictures of the totem poles?
No, I haven't. Kind of waiting for the wind to die down a little bit.
Uh-huh. There's some beautiful ones up there. Good thing they got these before it got sandy, you know. When it starts blowing, then it gets sandy.
Thank you. So how long have you been carving?
Oh, I don't know. It's just for my own, for a while. But while I learn, while I start, that's when I start making pots, that's how I started. I taught myself. Years ago, when we went to school here, that field showed us how to make little phone poles, But then,
So that's called a salmon head in the bow piece.
yeah,
That's nice.
I didn't know what to put up there, so I figured, eagles, these salmon stuff.
Nice. looks good. So when did you start the project? When did you start the canoe? Oh, you've been going at it pretty good then. And Woody, if you could talk to me right here, would be the best. When you talk to me right here, and then you can look at the camera if you want here, but just talk to me here.
Yeah.
Would be real good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna fool around with the camera a little bit, but get better shots and stuff. But I got a good shot of you, and the camera's on. Just talk about what do you want to talk about right now, I guess.
What do you start with?
Well, your name, and then your Indian name, and what clan you belong to. Where were you born? Talk about your parents. How was it growing up in Hydaburg? Where were you born? What's your Indian name?
My Indian name is Kuyan. Kuyan. That's my uncle's name. After him.
What does it mean?
Show off. Yeah. Something you like to show off with. Yeah.
All right. So you're a raven.
I'm a raven. I could wear a raven and clan and a double fin. And I could wear a double fin killer. Two things the clan could use. As a raven, I could wear double fin and hooch, that's brown bear. Like it, I could wear two things that goes in the clan. That's opposite from the eagle.
So, where were you born?
I was a missionaries decided to move to hire people from the old village. How can you know? In order to start educating the white man's way, and they moved from Hokan 1911. You know, and after they moved here, their mother never told me I was the first child born in this village in 1913. Look where third. That's 82 years. And then, our people really worked hard to create this village, Hydaburg. And the purpose of it was better than new generation. They try to make them do away with all their cultures. Even the white man's even started a story that the hiders were praying to totem poles, which wasn't true. And there was Willis Sanctor, religious people traveled through here. They made my son, he was just a little boy up there by the brown bear totem pole. They made him kneel and took a movie circuit, which they showed in Seattle. Some of the hiders saw that, and they were describing that the hiders kids were worshiping the totem pole, which wasn't true. Stuff like that going on and on. My parents, they worked hard to build this village. And, the government wanted the hiders to do away with their old custom, cultures, and everything. They took all our land away from us, all the hider villages in the country. They stripped our land of timber, they stripped our land of fishing that we used, like fish eggs, salmon, halibut, dry food. They put Limatan as using our national food. It's really sad today the way I feel that us Haidas should get together and farm what our forefathers left us, our country, Haida country. Our lands are stripped right around, even around the Haida village, right? It's sad that what's going on around the Haida country. Be alright if I tell the story about the last tribal war they had up north?
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. I really would.
From what the stories I heard, the Haida people, they were always going somewhere, even down south, as far as California, they went on their canoes. And the people, the tribe, Suquamish tribe, I had friends down there in Suquamish, that's British Island. They lived on reservation. And I had a friend there, him and I used to hang around together in Suquamish. His brother was the chief of the tribe and one of the villages there, so he took me down to meet his brother and went into his house. And Jones told me, he says, I want you to meet my friend. He's from Alaska. He's a Haida. And his brother shook his head and says, oh, them kind, huh? They used to take our women and break up our canoes. And I told him I didn't know about that. I got scared. I turned on me. That's the way the Haida's been. There's stories all over the country about it. And the story I heard, the last one I heard was Matos, a river in Kilwauk. Time before that, while the Haidas were on the trip, all the warriors, and while they were gone, this Wrangell tribe invaded their village and killed off a lot of their wives and kids. So years later, they were going to make revenge on them. And they stopped in to break in and walk in at the mouth of the river to rest for a while and on their way up to. They were friendly with him. And when they started out, they say there was about 40 canoes on the warpath. And they started out from the mouth of the river out in the bay. And there was one person running along the beach. He was part Haida. He was a Haida. He hollered to them. He says, Haida, come, who's the one to steal you? Him see out him. Him keep the wings getting challenged. He answered. He hollered, Haida. While you were up north, they're going to turn on you, village and kill off you. That's when they had a big war, right? They listened. They got it straight, what he was saying in Haida. They turned on the Kilwauk tribe. That's when they had Kilwauk and the two little islands at the mouth of that river. It was a strong fort. And they felt it. When they fell, what they mean by felling is they knocked that fort down and licked the tribe, towards the tribe. And right there they agreed that Haida country would be divided from the middle of this big river down south, and our country would be. That's the last story I heard about this tribal war with the Kinkers tribe in Kilwauk. I don't know what else I could
Do you know the story of when the Haidas migrated from the Queen Charlotte's up to here? Some say that there were 4 canoes traveling together or something, and then they separated. One went up by Cape Shaken, and one was down by Kaigani or somewhere. I don't know which is true. You got a couple of visitors.
Vic, my wife designed that raven. Sorry about that. Raven stole the light.
No, she didn't. She didn't put the sun in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
She changed the design a little.
Beautiful. I like the killer whale in the center.
That's his crest.
Double fin. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same as me. So are those mother of pearl buttons on there, or the other kind of buttons?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Can you turn around, Woody? I'll get a shot of you this way. That's really good. Okay, the camera is rolling, Woody. If you just talk
Okay.
about your, just right there for a while, then I'll get you over there, okay? Yeah, sitting down there is good too. So just talk about your halibut hooks and how you make them.
This is a demonstration of a halibut hook. And this is designed where a story about the raven being swallowed by the killer whale. This one is a design of a sea lion. So you just imagine just what to put on there. But when you fish them, you got a little piece of string here. Then when you get knocked, you push the leg part, you cut it short, then you split the devilfish. You take the skin off the devilfish, and then you split it in half, and then you put it in here, and then you got that little piece of line here. So you tie it on. And then it floats like this, about 3 feet under from the bottom of the ocean. And the halibut would be about 3 feet away from him. And then when he doesn't, the halibut don't go right up to swallow it. It has a suction. When he sucks it in, it fly right into his mouth. There's no way he could breathe. See, fish have to close his mouth to get oxygen through the gill. You catch them on a Indian Hydaburg, they can't close their mouth all the way to inhale oxygen from the water, and they tire out real quick. I caught a halibut as big as 325 pounds on this hooks. And I used to go out with Dad when I was a boy. That's all we used was this Indian hooks. We had about 8 of them, the 3 on the string lines. We had even the original buoys we used was made out of drying seal stomachs, and that's what we used to use for buoys. We didn't have white people's floaters. And when you set them out, you sit on the beach, you see a buoy. Very soon your buoys start flying around, and you know you've got a halibut on. You go out there and you land it, take the fish out, come ashore on the beach, make coffee over there, and about half an hour or an hour, go back there with your lines again. That's the way these Indian hooks are made.
So what design do you have on there? Is that a raven?
That's a raven with this one is a story about the killer whale swallowing the raven. And the story about the Bible is showing a whale swallowing Jonas. The Hydas had a story before the Bible was written, I guess. They called the raven Jonah. Instead of Jonah, they had a raven, a whale swallowing the raven. That's the story behind it. Yeah. That's the picture of how it works over there. Yeah. They work pretty good. I tied it on the halibut skate. I tied 2 hooks on there, on the main line, and my brother was. And I asked him, "Can I tie the 2 halibut Indian hooks on the line?" And he said, "Sure, go ahead." He's setting out a skate, and my 2 hooks had halibut, and these 200 hooks never even caught the fish. And that shows how good this thing works.
Yeah. What's that design there again? That one there?
That's a sea lion swimming. I got that from Stanley Pratt, which he had one place in Seattle. I made a copy of it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I used to it for hobby. Too bad you didn't get to see Claude. He's got lots of them. Hey,
I got a shot of the picture there, and if you could just kind of point to it and tell me how it works.
this is a boy. This is a rock for a sinker. This one's fixed. And the reason why it works so good is you got a slip knot on the rock. When you get a pressure on this big halibut, this slip knot lets the rock go because you can always pick up rocks and use it for a sinker. And this is made out of seal stomach. It comes out of seal. You dry it and you blow it up like a balloon. That's what you use for mark buoys. This is a devilfish. Yes. Now you could use other baits, but that's the best thing is devilfish bait. And that's the way it goes. See, this hook was way up here in the halibut. When he comes up to it, he just sucks it right into his mouth. That's how it works. And the reason why they know so much about it, when there was a lot of fish in first round, they used halibut hooks and watch it how the halibut would lay there, and then pretty soon that hook would fly into their mouth, watching the shallow water and how it worked. So that's the story about the old halibut hook. Irish were smart people. Invented their own hooks way later, so when they start using white skin. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.